Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and I hope you're having a wonderful day. So today guys, I wanted to just come back to you with a quick update on this hair. And also, I got a lot of questions after my last video or last two videos about this fake leave out method. And one of the big questions I got was, how do you take it out? So I wanted to come back on camera to take out this hair so you guys can see how it is done. I've had this hair now for a long time. I got it done October 2nd. And today is November 26th, so it's been almost 2 months, guys. Almost 8 weeks. I didn't think I was gonna have this hair on for this long, but to be honest, I wanted to take it out on camera, which is why I kept delaying to find enough time to actually set everything up. And then, so it's partly your fault that I haven't taken out this hair. Just kidding. Anyways, so this is how this hair looks. I just wanted to show you guys. Let me come a little bit closer. After wearing it for so long, you can see it's been growing out, and you can see all of the undergrowth, and the hair kind of tends to separate more the longer it gets. So typically I would prefer to just wear this hair for about 4 weeks to maybe 5-6 weeks, but it's still okay. I still kind of rocked it like this, nothing crazy. So just so you know, if you're trying to get this style done, you might need to refresh it after a month or so. All right, so back to this hair. I have edge controls on my hair. So the first thing I typically would do, of course, is to take it out. No further updates on this hair. The hair served me well. I really like it. I'm looking forward to reusing this in the future. And because when I say reusing this, I mean the V-part wig that I made, because of course it makes the process a lot easier when you have a V-part. So I'm just using water to take out this edge control, nothing else. Water in some wipes should be able to take this out very easily. And then I focus on taking down my U-part wig, but first I have to separate the fake leave out from the U-part wig. You can see where it actually separates, so just feel for it, separate it, twisted up the fake leave out, just to have it aside, and then focus on taking out the U-part wig. Remember, when I was installing this U-part wig, I only sewed around the perimeters to have this attached, so taking it down is also just as easy. Focus on the perimeters and taking off the thread that's sewed down the perimeters to your natural hair. So in this case I used a pair of scissors, but you can use whatever is more comfortable for you. Focus on the perimeters, try not to nick anything that you shouldn't cut. But it should be easy though, because everything here is really an extension, so you shouldn't be at any risk of cutting your own natural hair. But yeah, take out the perimeters. Once you've taken out all of the threads around the perimeters, the rest of the hair should come off very easily. And that's it. So this is the U-part wig. It still looks great. Definitely going to be reusing it. I think I'm just going to add maybe one more track of weft to make it a bit thicker, maybe 2 more, who knows. But right now I can of course wash this and use it again. It made the process so much easier. I love it, and I intend to do more of this U-part wig style. All right, so focusing on the actual hair, what you should do is now take out these fake leave out, and undo the twist, and now cut it as short as you can, or as close as you can to your hair without cutting your hair itself. And this is what I did the first time I took down the hair, and I was supposed to do it now, but your girl decided to experiment, which wasn't a good idea. So what I did was, I thought to myself that maybe rather than cutting it down, I can just take out the rest of my hair, and then somehow it's gonna work. It didn't work. I kept the clip in here just so you guys can see how much I struggled, but this was not the idea. The way it should work is that you should first of all cut the fake leave out as short as possible before you start taking out the cornrow at the back of your hair. That is not what I did, but I tried to rectify it in the end, which we're gonna see. But for now, this is me just taking out the back of my hair. All done. And now once I've taken out all the hair behind, I I'm now focusing on the fake leave out. Again, just to reiterate, this is not how you should do it. I should have cut it first before taking out the back. And the reason for that is, see me celebrating when I don't even realize I'm about to struggle. But yeah, what you should do is the part that is, twisted down, which is the fake leave out, should have been cut by now, cut very short. And because it's not cut, the issue I faced was I was not able to differentiate which part of it was my hair and which part of it was a fake leave out, because they were all like the same length and all long, and it really wasn't coming out of the cornrow as easily because it was long. So it was just a bit more to get tangled. But when it was short, it came out pretty much easy because there isn't a lot of hair to wrap around the boundary braids. But anyways, so this is me separating the boundary braids from my natural hair. I just packed my hair to the back to allow me focus on taking out the boundary braids. If you remember, the fake leave out was crocheted on the boundary braids. So the goal of this step is to use I used a very small toothpick because the boundary braids are very tiny. So I used a very small toothpick to start undoing these boundary braids. And as you undo the boundary braids, the fake leave out that is crocheted around the boundary braids will start to fall off. I kind of skipped through this process because, again, it was quite a struggle taking this side out. But what I did was, for the second side, I decided to just behave myself and cut this and cut the leave out short, the fake leave out, cutting it short. Don't panic, this isn't my hair, this is a fake leave out. But yeah, this was a bit scary because at this point I'm like, how can I even make sure that I don't cut out my own hair? I didn't cut it as close as I would have loved to because I was scared at this point because I couldn't really differentiate it. Why I should have done this beforehand. And this is me checking to make sure that I didn't cut my hair. It doesn't look like I did, but I feel like I probably cut off some of my hair because yeah, this is not ideal. Anyways, so now that the fake leave out is cut short, again, I'm taking the boundary braids, this is the second one, and slowly using a toothpick to, walk through the length of the braids and just undo it. It's a lot easier once it's shorter because first, you can tell what's your hair and what's not your hair. And secondly, because it's short hair, it's not able to easily create a tangle or a knot, and it can come off your own natural hair easily. So that's what I did. This side went a lot faster. It was less stressful to take out. And just be patient with this. I think perhaps it took me an hour. I think it took me about an hour to take down this entire hair, and I think a lot of that hour was spent on the first side because of the mistake I made. I think it should be able to take you like maybe 30 minutes to take out the hair, and 30 minutes because it's probably going to take you 5 minutes to take out the U-part wig if you don't do a sewing, and then you just need to be patient with the fronts and taking out the boundary braids very, very slowly so that you don't create any knots in your hair. But yes, that's pretty much how it is. On a ideally, the steps should be, and I'm just reiterating again, just to make it clear. Once you've taken out either your sewing or your U-part wig from the back, take the fake leave out and cut it as short as you can, close to your boundary braids, before you take out the back of your hair. And after taking out the back of your hair, you can now lose or take out the boundary braids. So that's the step, one after the other. So of course, I'm going to show you guys in more detail how to take this down a bit more close up when I do this hair the next time, and hopefully avoid making silly mistakes like I made today. Let me know if any of you have already tried this and taken it out in the past, and how you found the experience of both installing the full leave out method and also taking it out. So yeah, leave me a comment below. So that's pretty much it, guys. All done. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Wash my hair, and then get ready for the next style. All right, guys. Peace out. Bye. I'm so tired. Bye, guys.